Hello, everybody. It is I, your friendly neighborhood INFP. And when it comes to the world of MBTI, everybody usually has a list of types they like the most, two types they like the least. Now, obviously, it is to be said that biases aren't exactly always helpful, but we do, I'm going to say, have the tendency to be attracted towards certain types. Now, for me, this happens to be ENTJs and ENFJs, respectively. Yes, there are some introverted types that I get along with really well. Fellow INFPs are like one of them. INFJs, I could potentially get along with anyone, so that's not what we're talking about here. What I'm talking about is a very clear I want to date you romantic attraction. Now, this isn't towards all ENFJs and it's not towards all ENTJs, but I do have a tendency that if I come across one of those and they happen to be somebody I'm interested in, and I know they're single and I know they're one of those types, I am going to become the most bashful, shy person imaginable. Because, oh boy. Now, why am I drawn so much towards those two in specific? Now, for the ENFJ, I want to say it's probably because they're the inverse of what I am. So instead of having introverted feeling, they have extroverted feeling. Instead of having extroverted intuition, they have introverted intuition. Instead of having extroverted sensing, no, introverted sensing, they have extroverted sensing. And instead of extroverted thinking, they have introverted thinking. So everything I am, but in reverse. In that way, not like from bottom flip, that would be an ESTJ. This is more like an inverse of the functions. And so perhaps it's because of that, is that I'm able to draw out feelings. They're able to draw out feelings. I'll be able to see what they're feeling and talk to them about it. They will also be able to help me with some stuff and whatever. And there'd just be, I believe, at least this was the case with a friend that I had who was a youth pastor, and me and him clicked quite easily, and we just had a good time. It was a nice friendship. Now, obviously, that fell apart, sort of. It's he basically he moved away, and then barely any contact, which is what happened. So it's not like, oh, a huge falling out or anything. No, it's just he moved away. There's not much you can do about that. And so I know that dealing with him, I have a good relationship with ENFJs. And I know, looking at certain characters on TV, that I have an attraction to certain ENFJs. Why that entire thing is, I cannot say. Perhaps it's their warm nature. Perhaps it's that comfort, that compassion that I've been craving. Maybe it's that ability to want to love another person and bring them in that I've been missing. Now, granted, I may not look it online, but offline, out there, I can be really reclusive. And to the point where they typically let me be reclusive, which I would rather they not. But that's fine. I still get along with them anyways. So, it's probably because, like I was saying, they have all that warmth, love, and compassion that I'm seeking, that I'm able to be kind of naturally attracted to them. And there's actually a hilarious post called the INFP, the Robot Guide. What was it? how to take care of your INFP companion, something like that. I'd have to find it again. But one of the things was, if the INFP is breaking down, bring it to your closest ENFJ. And I found that hilarious because it's true. And so that's why I think I'm attracted to ENFJs, is because they have that thing that I'm looking for in that aspect. Now, as to the ENTJs, they ooze confidence. They ooze power. Or at least they can. They're just like a force of nature. They know what they want. They know how to get it. They know where to go to get it. They know what they want, who they want, how they want that person. And it's just like they're there in your face, and like that control that they have. And it's just this kind of thing that, like, they also have something I'm missing, and that's probably why I'm attracted to them, because I'm like, I'm missing that, I want that, and therefore I am attracted to you. Not that they're necessarily my quote-unquote opposite, although they can be. It's more in the sense of, you have something I want, that confidence, that ability to get what you want, that ability to just go out into the world and have it just kind of, I want to say fold around them, but that's not exactly true. It's, they're able to make of things in the world what they want it to become if they know what they're doing. Sometimes they don't, because we're all human, we're not all perfect, but they do have this tendency to be able to very matter-of-factly go about things. And there's some people will say that the INFP and ENTJ connection isn't a good thing, especially if the INFP is unhealthy or the ENTJ is unhealthy. But I would say that's like with any type. But I feel like perhaps with the ENTJ, it requires a little more maturity from the INFP for it to exactly work. I'm not entirely sure. I've never met one, except for online and on shows, which I've been like, so, I guess I'm basing my thing off of fiction and not real life experience. I would love, don't get me wrong, I would love to see what a real life experience with an ENTJ is. But I haven't had the chance yet. Perhaps because I don't go to the areas where most ENTJs go. They are, like I said, very busy going after their goals. And if my goals don't align with their goals, we may never meet. So yeah, I think it's more of that extroverted confidence and the go get it attitude. And I guess it's because they have my inferior function as their dominant function that helps make me be attracted to them, is my theory. I'm not entirely sure. I just really know that when I see somebody playing an ENTJ on TV or a movie, that they often become a favorite character of mine. Apart from that, I can go with practically any type romantically, but I wanted to talk about why those two in specific, I have a tendency to be most attracted to. Not that any other type can't come along and whoosh me away, which I probably won't mind, but yeah, these are just some thoughts and opinions. I don't exactly know why it is this way. I don't know why I fully have this magnetic draw. That's the phrase I was looking for. The magnetic draw towards ENFJs and ENTJs. It's just like when I see one, I'm automatically pulled towards them. There are many theories I can go by. I just mentioned a few. But yeah, that will be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!